Such will be the horror of Allah's chastisement. Yet there are among people some who, in their ignorance, argue about Allah and follow every rebellious devil, for whom it is decreed that whoever will take him as of his friend, he will mislead him and drive him to the punishment of burning fire. O mankind, if you doubt about the life after death, remember that we first created you from dust, then from a sperm, then from a leech-like mass, then from a morsel of flesh, some formed and some unformed, so that we may manifest to you our power. We cause to remain in the womb, whom we wish for an appointed term, and then we bring you forth as infants. Then we nourish you so that you may reach your age of full strength. There are some of you who die young, and some who live on their abject old age, when all that they once knew, they know no more. You sometimes see the land dry and barren, but no sooner do we pour down rain upon it, than it begins to stir and swell, take forth every kind of beautiful growth. This is because Allah is the ultimate truth. It is He who gives life to the dead, and it is He who has power over everything, and that the hour of doom is sure to come. There is no doubt about it, and that Allah will raise up those who are in the graves. Yet there are among people others who wrangle about Allah, though they neither have knowledge nor guidance, nor an enlightening book, twisting his neck in arrogance to lead others astray from the path of Allah. For such people there is disgrace in this life, and on the day of resurrection we shall make them taste the punishment of burning fire, saying, This is what you prepared and sent forth with your own hands. Rest assured that Allah is not unjust to His servants. There are some people who worship Allah, standing on the verge of faith and disbelief. When such a person is blessed with good fortune, he is content, but if he encounters a trial, he turns back headlong, thus losing both this world and the hereafter, which is a clear-cut loss. Then, instead of Allah, he starts calling those deities who can neither harm nor help him. Now that is going too far off deviation from the right way. He is calling upon those who are more likely to harm than help. What an evil master, and what an evil friend he chooses for help. As for those who believe and do good deeds, Allah will admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow. Surely Allah does what He wants. If anyone thinks that Allah will not help His Rasul in this world and in the hereafter, let him stretch out a rope to the sky if he can, and cut a hole to peep through and see for himself whether his device can avert that which irritates him. Thus have we revealed this Quran in clear verses, and verily Allah gives guidance to whom He wants. Surely as for those who are true believers, the Muslims, the Jews, the Sabians, the Christians, the Magians, and the ones who commit shirk, Allah will judge between them on the day of resurrection. For Allah is a witness over everything. Do you not see how all who dwell are the two adversaries who dispute with each other about their Rabb. As for the disbelievers, garments of fire will be cut out for them. Boiling water will be poured over their heads, which will not only melt their skins, but also the inner parts of their bellies, and there will be maces of iron to lash them. Whenever in their anguish they try to escape therefrom, they will be forced back therein, and will be told, taste the punishment of conflagration. As for those who have faith and do good deeds, Allah will certainly admit them to gardens beneath which rivers flow. They shall be decked with pearls and bracelets of gold, and their garments will be of silk. This